Good morning, everybody. I thought I'd bring you along for my canning today. I've got two things I'm working on, and I've only got the potatoes started. I'm going to can potatoes because I got a half a case of baking potatoes, and I'm going to can them up with the peel on. I've been working on chopping them up. They've already been scrubbed really good. Bad spots are going in the extra bowl, and I got my lids preheating. I got my hot water to top off my jars. I've got my canner heated up, and I've got to still put the vinegar in the canner because we have hard water here. I got my pickling salt, or canning salt basically, to go in with my potatoes. My jars are washed and ready to go. I'm going to do a hot pack today, and I'll bring you along for that as well. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got my first jar filled. I have it about half an inch from the top. I put a half a teaspoon of canning salt in there. You don't want to use ionized salt because it will discolor your food. And now I'm going to fill the jar. I have boiling water here. I'm going to get that going here. And we only want to bring it up to the top rim. I'm being very careful because this is very hot water. Handling hot water and a camera at the same time is not easy. Now I have to debubble the jar. Okay, so we take this out. Forgot my debubbler. Alright, we're going to try and stir this a bit and get the bubbles out. You see the bubbles rising? That's what we're looking for. We want all the bubbles out of the jar. Get this jar away from the edge there. Can you see the bubbles rising? That's what you're looking for. You want to get those bubbles out. Now, if your water's dropped below the level you want it to be at, just top it off with a tiny bit of water. Just enough to bring it up to that rim. And basically, it's the first edge rim here on your jar is my guide. And now I'm just going to wipe the top off with paper towel. I have to get that out yet. And then put my lid on. I'll bring you back for that process. Okay, we're back. I wiped my rim of the jar already. You also want to check the rim of your jar for any cracks or any problems, any defects at all. You do not want to use the jar. The next step is putting my ring on. So we're going to put the ring on just like that. That's the seal lid, okay? And it's been in some hot bubbling water back there. In fact, I have to turn that way down because it'll cook over. Now we just turn this on. Yep, let's get it to settle in there. There we go. Now you want to hand tighten that, and it goes in the canner. I'm going to fill 7 quarts because my canner holds 7 quarts, and I'll bring you back when they're all filled, and I'll show you what I have so far. Okay, my 7 quart jars are filled, and you can see it filled the canner up. So I'm going to put this under pressure. I'm going to vent it for 10 minutes once I get a nice steady stream. Then it goes under pressure for 40 minutes. And while this is going under pressure and finishing its pressure canning process, I'm going to start making a mix to do cauliflower, and it's like a pickling mix. So we'll bring you along for that too. But this is my project for this video, and it's canning potatoes. Super, super easy. It took me less than half an hour to get the potatoes ready and in the jars and in the canner. So that part of the process is super easy. The next step is easy too. Get it under pressure, monitor it. I'm going to be about 10 pounds of pressure for 40 minutes, and then these cans of potatoes are ready to be cooled and shelved. So we'll bring you back when we take them out of the canner. Be right back. Hey guys, potatoes, the first batch of potatoes are out of the pressure cooker, and as you can see, they're still boiling. Some did not lose water and some did, so I'm not sure about that part. As you can see, they're a little yellow in color, and that's fine with us. We didn't go for beauty. This is for our own consumption. We're not selling it to anybody or even giving it to anybody. So I don't really mind the cooked look to this potato, Most of these are going to end up in things like a chicken stew, a beef stew, maybe even a turkey pot pie, stuff like that. Sorry about the bird. She loves when I'm recording. But 7 quarts out, 7 more quarts in the canner on the stove. And looks like overall it's been a success. I've been hearing the jars pinging, so they are sealing. So I'm really excited. They're going to sit here and cool till tomorrow. Here's still bubbling. This is still cooking, which is why it's important that you monitor your times and you get your food out when you need to get it out. And this was 40 minutes under 10 pounds of pressure for my area. So I think it's been a success. We'll know when we open our first jar, won't we? And I'll try and do a video when we start opening some of these jars of canned goods that I've done. And I have a few more videos that I want to get up for you guys. I want to show you what we did with the canned bologna that we bought. It's very good. It just comes in a big clump. So we're going to make a bologna salad for y'all to show you, because we're doing a lot of sandwiches right now for lunches. And we'll bring that to you when we can. Alright, that's it on canning potatoes. It's so easy. I don't know why I haven't done this before. But one of the things, the reasons I did this is because I had a half of case, which is probably about 40 pounds of potatoes that I had to get processed. And these are quart jars because we have 3 people in our family. So this should be plenty for 3 people. And if not, we just open another jar and we'll have leftovers. Not a big deal as long as they get eaten and we don't waste them. That's what I'm all about. Waste not, want not. And y'all have a blessed day.